Welcome back everybody, and today I am starting Season 0 of my Minecraft World Log. Now this series will be structured slightly different to a Let's Play because of course it's based off of my limited time to actually record videos. So it will be formatted in two parts. So the first part will be a small world tour, maybe about 20 minutes per episode. And then the second half of the video will be a more Let's Play style build here. So I have the beginning palette of a starter house set up right here. So that's what we're going to do for the second half. But of course the first half, like I said, is a world tour. So we're going to just take a short amount of time. Obviously this is episode 1, so it's going to be a much shorter episode because there's less actual content to go through. So let's go ahead and start the tour. So as you saw over there is a village island. We'll be checking that out in a couple seconds. This is the main spawn island. World spawn is, I believe, I want to say it's right about here. And over here is a larger landmass. This is actually a full extensive continent over this way, but we will mostly be sticking to the sea for this Season 0. Of course this is Season 0 because Season 1 will be starting when the Caves and Cliffs update comes out. So this will just be a short trial run series, but hopefully it will be quite interesting nonetheless. Now I suppose it's time to swim off towards that village. So let's go ahead and head out to the edge of the island here. This is probably high enough. Okay. Of course we have a coral reef over here as well. Can I make it? I can. Nice. So if I get to the right level, here we go. You can see it's quite a large coral reef, so we'll have plenty of resources to get there. And I'm just padding for time while I swim now. So before I started the episode, I've been just gathering kelp, as you can see by my hand. I usually grab the rest on my way back to the main island. And here we go. Hopefully there's no creepers around. As you can see, we have plenty of creeper holes already. But this is our main village. Plenty of creeper holes. And I already stole a couple beds from here, hence why I don't have a house yet. Now we don't have a blacksmith in this village, from what I've seen. But we have plenty of villagers, so we're not going to have to travel out too far to get them. Let's see, next up, there should be, if I get close enough to the edge of the island here. Is it that one? It might be this. Yeah. So just north of this island here, so that way is north, there is a ocean monument. And that island you can barely see in the distance on the edge of my screen there is about the same size as the spawn island as well. And then the last island as a part of our world that we're going to be living in is, you can see that on the edge of my screen there. Actually no, that's not it. It's much farther out. So about the same twice the distance rather, between the village island and the main island. There is a probably about twice the size of the main island right over there. But it's not quite on camera. And so far that is pretty much the entire world. So we can get through this first half of the video, or finish up this first half of the video rather, and get on to the more heavily edited Let's Play style of the episode. There's one more thing I might as well show off, and that's just my main setup area here. So I don't have a lot of stuff yet, and I've got a decent strip mine going down going on down there. And of course, first night house. The creepers and zombies and stuff won't be able to see you when you're in here, which means they'll just walk around you and they won't even attack you, so you can just wait until they burn up in the daylight. Now we can get to the more interesting part of the episode and look at this house here. Now, like I said, I already prepared this build palette, so we have a sort of baseboard of stripped birch log, main supports of oak, then we have this smooth stone, or smoother stone. They changed the name of this. What is it called? Oh, it is smooth stone. Okay. So we have the smooth stone as a sort of, I don't even know what to call it. Quarter round is what the term I'm thinking of. And then of course we have just some paneling here for extra detail. And of course we have the fences just on the deck. So let's hopefully get to building here before any mobs start spawning. And I will see you probably, you know what, let's do this in a time lapse, first person time lapse. So once I get rested, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, as you can see, I got the shell of the house done. I also added a little bit of interior, and I forgot to record building the roof. As you can see, I just have these blocks here, and I did the classic trick of just scrolling your mouse really fast to pick a random block. So that's how I did the roof there. And let's get some outside footage. Hopefully I don't get blown up by a random creeper. Here we go. Is this high enough? Yes, it is. Okay. So as you can see, we have a multi-leveled roof here. Everything, of course, is not spawnable. I figured I might as well just do a kind of jagged slope here, because it's just a lot quicker to do than gather a bunch of string or redstone, especially for a starter house. As you can see, I've got some skeletons outside. Okay. We've got some pools of water. I'm gonna die here. And some bushes as well, just for a little bit of extra detail around the outside. As you can see, got some garden pieces, or garden boxes rather, on the outside here. For this exterior wall, just a little bit of, there's a skeleton, a little bit of shrubbery on this side, and of course I did build a quick farm down there that I might relocate to the top of this hill, and this can be like a vineyard type area once I get the proper crops for that. But now I think it's time to do at least a little bit of interior decoration to get things looking just a little bit nicer, because this staircase, like I definitely need to put an underside to this staircase. Maybe even armor equipping station here would be cool. So I'll go ahead and get started on that. Okay. Oh, am I on the wrong window? Nope. Why is my shift not working? Oh, it's because I'm in a door. Ah. Amazing. So, I've done the interior, as you can see through the windows, so let's go ahead and check that out. Of course, I have this cat here, which I guess is exterior, but he belongs right up on the top of the stairs to deter creepers, because of course, while I was building this, plenty of creepers decided to just walk up on my deck. I'm probably done with this. I'm not going to use that, so we can get rid of it. A little bit of redstone right there, but I'm not going to do that in this episode because I figured out a better solution. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on inside. As you can see, we have the shovels system right here. This is the smallest shulker box storage system where you can choose different shulker boxes to go into the space you can actually look at them. Of course, I don't have any shulker boxes yet, so this is just going to sit here until I do. Over here we have a nice seating area with a little bit of red to contrast the yellow of the birch side panels, I guess, or the arms of the chairs. So I can look out at my... I want to say that painting is called Muffet. Wait, no. Hold on. You got the spider, you have... I want to say this character's name is Grant. It's from the game King's Quest. I initially saw that as a princess, and then I realized it was also a painting of King's Quest. Anyway, we have some support beams going through the ceiling, even though in Minecraft they're not necessary. I feel like it solves the issue of this just seeming super empty. Gives a little bit more volume, and of course it allows me to hide. Let's see if I break it here. Some hidden lighting. I believe under this one, or above this trapdoor, I have a lantern, so I can't open it without breaking the lantern. But that is also there. Of course, I've completed my smelting area and added some chests for items to smelt and extra fuel storage. Of course, we have a completed starting storage area. We've got basically all that I need for now. I went into the Nether through the portal down there, and unfortunately I lost the footage of it. Well, I didn't lose the footage of it, but it was at 1 frame a second, so we'll just go ahead and explore the Nether a little bit later. But I traded for some decent goodies just to get started with. Let's see, up top we have a carpet to tie the room together. It also helps with the fact that we have a big oak brace going through the floor, and if there were a real floor, this would help you to not get splinters in your feet when you walk across the floor up here. But that's just a little bit of extra attention to detail that isn't necessary, but I did it anyway. We also have a place for my bed, and a little bit of storage once I get some extra armor sets for when I die. Down here, we of course have the trapdoor to the mines down there, as well as a small enchanting area right here. Not a whole lot, but it's just enough to get done what I need to get done. And of course, we have my first enchanted diamond pick ready to mine a bunch of diamonds, which I don't remember if I showed in the last clip. So here is all my treasures. Got a golden apple from a, I want to say it was a spawner chest, as well as some extra stuff I got along the way. Hold up. I definitely have more ender pearls. Could have sworn I had 10. Yes. Okay, well I guess it makes sense for these to go into the mob drops chest. Anyway, a little bit of organization here on my part. Alright, cool. And as far as I know, that is the entire interior of the base. Of course, we can look down here at the portal. And I suppose, since I'm already here, we'll go ahead and check out the Nether. I do believe I have my gold boots on, so I'm all safe to go. Relatively safe. I mean, I only have all of my iron on me, but that, you know, that's fine. There is a crimson forest if I go all the way up there, and I have not... I have not yet scouted out a temple, or a fortress. Yeah, another fortress, that's what they're called. I need to watch my step here because of course the floor has holes in it that leads down to a lava lake, which of course is not good for me. Is this the way? This is the way. Hello friends, who are probably not the friendliest. Alright, and then over here I have a bridge out to where I went ahead and captured some piglins for trading. And I guess I should grab a little bit of materials while I'm already here, such as shroom lights. I forgot to grab these. I believe it's a hoe that you use to harvest these, so the hoe is slightly useful now. I'll grab that in a second. And then of course I needed a little bit of glowstone, so I might as well grab it on camera while I'm here. I mean, I'm probably safe with him at that distance. Yeah, he can't see me. I'm fine. Alright. But that is basically all of the nether I have explored so far. So let's go ahead and get out of here and move on to the next part of this episode. Okay, over at the village, the main island is over my shoulder there, off that way. Anyway, as you can see, I have 2 holes dug out into the side of the cliff, and down this one is, if you can't already tell, a mob spawner. So, I've already planned this whole thing out here, so it's just time for a live build. And right here is where I would put the main killing chamber. So first things first, let's go ahead and finish the design down here. Now what I want to do is get rid of the ladders as well. There we go. And that is the ceiling all sealed. And now I need a sign. Here we go. Sign here. I hear a zombie behind me. That is not good. A bucket. A couple of signs here. And a pressure plate down at the bottom. And finally, a piece of soul sand right here to complete everything off. So this brings me up here. And what I can do is, oh, actually this will just take stone. Cool. I'll put a little bit of dirt in front of it to hide the fact that there was a hole there. Alright, now to make the killing chamber itself. So I brought along the stone cutter so we can make something slightly more complex. I'll go ahead and get a couple slabs and stairs ready to go. And let's actually go ahead and get rid of the face here of the hole, just to give us a little bit more leeway, as well as kill the walls here. And here we go. Okay, so I think the floor is going to mostly be this mossy cobble. So let's go ahead and mine this out. Now I probably don't actually have to worry about that back layer, but this front layer is probably going to be as high a percentage of mossy cobble to make it look realistic. Alright, I think I might as well actually put it into the walls as well, at least at the base of the room, like so. And then continue with that cobblestone. Once again, I think this cobble here is going to be blocked off, so perhaps do something like that, and then have stairs along the side, like so. Now I need to have 1 slab worth of air right there, so it's going to be floating. But what I can do is perhaps, let's see, I think I want to keep the floor looking like a normal mob spawner, but then for the ceiling, because this village is somewhat settled compared to just wild areas, I'm also going to make sure that the area itself looks like it was built at least somewhat recently. Let's go ahead and get some stone bricks. And maybe a couple chiseled as well. There we go. So let's see. I think it makes sense for the... Actually... Oh no, you smelt them for cracked bricks. Alright, so I might actually want to grab those off camera. But I think that'll work for the entrance here. Now, let's see. Ceiling. Just craft them up the normal way here. Let's just line the walls and see how it looks. Get more bricks. Wait, did I just craft all of those? Okay, cool. Alright, so how is that looking? Let's go ahead and get, you know what, mossy cobble, because it's at the entrance, and some of the grass might have grown over the cobble. And one block there. So that does work. It's not the prettiest though. And of course, if I stand right here against the stair, I could easily kill the zombies. Oh, and they're here. Hello there. I think I'm going to need to add one block of water for the baby zombies to reach up. And then additionally, I think I'm going to want to also add just a little bit of cobblestone to the second layer of the walls. Maybe even the third layer for the back. And actually grow up that mossy cobble a little bit. Let's go ahead and put some right there as well. Just like so. And that way it looks like things are a little bit more overgrown. Or not overgrown, but ruined rather. And let's see, we'll make this... Actually, I'm out of stone bricks. No, I have stone bricks. Okay. We'll do this as a stair, and then on the other side we're just going to use a cobblestone slab. And that way it looks like we had two stairs like so, but this one got deteriorated first, maybe by nature of being closer to the hot sand on this side, even though, once again, that's not exactly how Minecraft works. But, of course, it tells a story in your build, which is always good. And we can, of course, hide the rough corners of the build just by putting some dirt around it. Just like that. And let's see, let's grab a little bit of sand as well to mix that in. That should complete the build on the outside. You know, one more block of sand. There we go. Just like so. And from what we had, we have a decent looking mob chamber. Now I also wanted to put a lantern on the inside, so we'll go ahead and put that right there. And then perhaps, you know what, let's get the stone cutter out again. What are our options? Oh! 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 I was just curious. I didn't know that these blocks existed now. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's grab 3 mossy stairs, and what I wanted to grab, actually, you know what? Yeah, why not? 2 stone walls, like so. Get rid of that. One lantern there. Did that not? Okay, yeah, it is connected. Cool. And then, yeah, I'll get rid of this extra dirt. And then, lantern here. There's a zombie outside, isn't there? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. and then we can complete this build. Oh, that is a creeper. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh boy. I came down here to destroy the torches, which I somehow forgot to do. And we got a baby zombie that's going to get loose because, of course, I unblocked the exit path. So this is going to be a fun ride. See, and then there's one right there. Get rid of my dirt. Oh, actually, if you're trapped down there, you can't get me. Oh, and I can't get you. Okay. Well, time to die. Let's block it. Nope. Okay, block it here. Okay, So, mistakes have been made. Let's see if I can't remedy them. Alright, come here. There's probably only one of you, so I can handle that. Alright, cool. How's it going? Hello there. Alright. Problem solved. That's a good trick. Alright, and this was just cobblestone right here. I can remove that. Now, I don't think I have to put a door on this because I don't think that if a zombie's here and a villager comes by that they're going to walk towards the zombie just by nature of how their AI works. Even if they do, we'll just call that survival of the fittest. And of course, in my inventory, I crafted up these stairs. Oh, I do have to be careful about the edges also being cobblestone. There we go. And right here, why not? And I also grabbed some cracked stone bricks. We definitely want these towards the bottom. And we'll get a little more. You know what, we'll put one in the ceiling. How about that? I kind of want it to be the center, but that gives me a little more symmetry than I want. Because this currently has a lot of deterioration on the right side and not so much on the left, I think I'm going to balance things out a little bit. Maybe. You know what? No. I'll stick to the story and put that one right there. And there we go. We have a working zombie spawner room. I definitely need to get diamond tools. This is taking incredibly long. Do you want to die yet? Okay, here we go. Now they're dead. Cool. Oh, hey. Having the lantern here means I can't walk too close to the zombies. That's... You know what? I thought of that. That was 100% intended. I know what I'm doing. Speaking of diamond swords, let's go ahead and end off the episode today with crafting of my diamond tools. So of course I need the sword, and then the rest are going to be in that fashion. We need a second pickaxe for silk touch. We need an axe, a shovel, and I mean, they are getting used, but I'm pretty sure piglins trade a netherite hoe, so I don't need to do that. But what I do probably want is diamond pants, and probably diamond boots. I'm going to save the gold, or I'm going to use gold for a helmet instead. Just so I can have some more durable depth strider and soul speed and stuff like that. And of course that'll eventually get upgraded to, what is it called? Netherite. I haven't been playing a ton of the Nether update, So obviously my knowledge is limited. So let's see. So that means the final piece of crafting, where be my gold. All traded to pigmen, that's right. Okay. Well, I do have a little bit of extra. I have coal on me. That's... wait, what? What does this smelt into? I am a very old Minecrafter. It is a gold nugget. I remembered that those things did that. Yep. Oh yeah, because you smelt swords in a gold farm for the gold nuggets. So I guess, yeah, that makes sense that it works with the armor. Huh. Well, got a gold nugget there. And when we get to 5, which happens now, like magic, because I have the power of editing on my side, I can go ahead and craft up a golden helmet. There we go. So now, minus an elytra, oh, and I guess netherite as well, that is my setup. Minus the enchantments as well, I guess. Whoop. So that's going to do it for today's episode. So like, comment, and subscribe. And probably by next episode, we might start that off right before the Ender Dragon, I think. I think that's a fairly reasonable place to start the next episode. So until then, go ahead and ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Bye.